one person who definitely has become a part of our Wesley Mission family is someone we see each week, who's our programme and musical director, Craig Gower. Craig, it's good to have you on the show.
It's great to be here. Thank you.
Look, I think you've been with us now for 13 and a half years on this programme.
It's been a long time, hasn't it? Yeah,
Yes.
I'm continually surprised by the fact I'm still here.
And you've got a big birthday coming up, and I promised I wouldn't say that on the show, but
It's quite okay, yes.
you're
I am.
30 this year, aren't you?
Yes, most definitely I am the big 3-0.
You help a lot, not just in the background music, but you talk with our guests, don't you, before they come on the show, to give an indication about how it might work. And I think how many songs do you think there are that you've been involved in?
Ooh, over the years, I would probably say it's well over 600, probably closer to 650 songs that we've managed to put together and bring to the show. That's not just our weekly program, but also like the Good Friday program, our Christmas programs, and then on top of that, you know, there's so many other things that we do with Wesley Mission.
Now, so I appreciate what you do, but I wanted to ask you then, if you've done all that many songs, have you got a favourite song that you've helped to put together or is meaningful to you?
Yes, there actually is. There's a really impacting song for me, which was a song written by Andre Crouch called The Blood Will Never Lose Its Power. And the thing I love about this song was just the redemptive work of Christ in the pouring out of that song. Like every line has this affirmation attached to it, and there's just something I feel that really is threaded inside me when I present that song anytime that I've ever sung it. So that would probably be the one that tops it all.
And I know you've sung with Andre, haven't you, really?
I have, yes. I sung with Andre Crouch many years ago, and he was an amazing person and just an incredible songwriter, just someone who really aligned his heart to Christ, you know, and just responded in lyric and song. That was what he did.
Do you find yourself in a song like that drawn somehow deeper into Christ?
I think so. What songs really are is like they're tools for us as artisan musicians and leaders of worship to help bring the gathered church together. And as we bring those songs, as the music, which is what the language of heaven really is, it's like music was only ever really designed to carry the presence of God. So when you have a song that speaks so much of the redemptive work of Jesus Christ, you are able to see that through the gathered church in their response.
Now, Craig, you travel the world a lot, and I know. Tell us a bit about what you actually do.
Well, presently I am music director for not only Wesley Impact, but also for Darlene Check. I've been working alongside her for over 25 years now as her music director, and also in the mainstream industry. I've been honoured to work alongside Barry Crocker, who is an absolute showpiece of Australian show business.
He's a bit Australian, isn't he? Really?
He is very Australian, indeed. And I've been honoured to work as his music director for over 20 years.
Craig, you started out, now this is a secret, you sang jingles at the beginning, didn't you? And at 15, what was your first jingle?
It was for a radio store company. So they
nearly said it then.
I nearly did, but I didn't. And what happened was, it was a really funny story, but I'd never done a jingle before, and they had heard me singing it while I was studying at the con and in Melbourne in the Conservatorium, and they said, you know, do you want to come in and test for a jingle? And I said, what's a jingle? and so I went in and I did the ad, I sang it, and there was just silence on the other side of the glass, and I said, was that all right? And they said, can you do that one more time? And I went, okay, so I did, and they said, we suggest you get yourself an agent. You're really good at this. And so I've been fortunate to work on many television and radio commercials throughout the years. I've worked as a voice coach for a lot of different programs and for a lot of people and a lot of different institutions. I've been fortunate to lecture at universities and colleges across the world. So,
for us, you help enormously because you help to combine in this programme that the whole thing is a communication.
That's right.
From beginning to end, and we do appreciate that. Just in literally a few seconds, tell us what distinguishes Christian music from all other kinds of music.
Oh, it's really easy. It's the message, like the actual language that is threaded into music itself. You know, God gives us, you know, with our minds, the ability to be able to thread into music itself what the intention is. It's like how he wants to get his message out to the earth. And music is such a universal platform to be able to do that. And so that's really the power of it, which is so different to the mainstream music.
Craig, thank you for being on the show. Have a great big birthday when it comes.
I certainly shall.